Khabib was born on the 20th of September 1988 in the village Isildi in Dagestan. Like most children who grew up in Dagestan, Khabib started wrestling at a young age. He was only 6 years old before he started training under his father. By age 12 he had mastered wrestling, and by age 15 he was very competent at judo. Khabib got a gold medal 2 years in a row at the World Sambo competition in 2009 and 2010. But that's hardly surprising, knowing that the guy grew up wrestling bears. Khabib made his professional MMA debut in September 2008 and quickly compiled 4 wins in under a month, including 3 wins in the same night. The 3 years following his MMA debut, Khabib competed in various organisations, including becoming the inaugural champion for the Atrium Cup tournament, amassing a record of 16-0 before signing a 6-fight deal to compete in the UFC's lightweight division. In his UFC debut, Khabib defeated Kamal Shalaris on January 20th, 2012 at UFC on FX1 via rear naked choke in the 3rd round. He next defeated Gleison Tibau on July 7th, 2012 at UFC 148 via unanimous decision. From there he went on to defeat Thiago Tavares by KO in the 1st round, Abel Trujillo via unanimous decision, where in the course of the fight he set a new UFC record for the most takedowns attempted in a single fight, scoring 21 out of 27 attempted. His next 2 victims were Pat Healy and Rafael dos Anjos, winning both fights by unanimous decision in 2014. This would then lead on to long layoffs due to injuries, where he would not return until April 2016, where he defeated Daryl Horcher by TKO in the 2nd round at UFC on Fox 19. In his most recent fight he defeated Michael Johnston by submission in the 3rd round at UFC 205, bringing him to a 28-4-0 record. After this fight he was very vocal about getting a title shot. One of the biggest travesties of Khabib's career is not getting to see him fight Tony Ferguson. This fight has been scheduled and cancelled 3 times due to issues on both sides. They were first due to fight in December 2015, but it was scrapped because Khabib was injured. They were then due to fight in April 2016, but the fight was scrapped because Ferguson had a lung issue. Most recently, they were set to face each other at UFC 209 in March, but due to a failed weight cut by Khabib, the fight was cancelled, and thus was born the tiramisu meme. I'm beginning to wonder if we will ever get to see these 2 fight at this point. As it stands just now, the Eagle is going to be fighting Edson Barboza at UFC 219. I really do hope Khabib beats Edson so we can finally have a chance to see him face off against El Kakoué and then move on to be the UFC lightweight champion. There's a lot more I could talk about, but with his career still going, I'm going to save some things for a part 2 to this video further down the line.